Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, you guys know what time of the week it is, right? It's time. It's time for the Undervalued Keys Show! Alright, guys, let's go ahead and see the book. So, this week's Undervalued Key is Amazing Spider Man 252, the first appearance of the black costume. Well, ties with Marvel Team Up 141 for the first appearance of the black costume, but it is the most iconic cover that everybody remembers. Now, before we get dived into talking about that a really awesome book right there, I do want to let you guys know about the 600 subscriber giveaway. Now, when we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel #1. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. And yeah, when we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving the book away. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get talking about Amazing Spider-Man 252, the first appearance, or tied for the first appearance of the black costume. Now, as you can see here, it's got one of these super awesome kind of fade color backgrounds that starts at a very dark purple, I almost want to say, and then fades down into a red to an orange. And we've got this yellow cross hatching here as well. Just a super awesome uh, book here, and we'll give you guys a bit closer of a shot of it there. And as we all know, just a very classic cover. It's been homaged a bunch of times. It is in fact an homage itself. It's a Amazing Fantasy 15 cover homage. So, um, now, as always, there's some keynotes and details and other things we talk about. I first want to shout out the creative team on this book. So we have a Roger Stern and Tom DeFalco story. It's a Ron Frenz and Klaus Johnson cover, and Ron Frenz and Brett Breeding art on the inside. So yeah, just super awesome, classic, iconic book. Um, One of the things too that I've always thought was really neat about the cover is that if you look, the cityscape and the view you have is almost tilted. So Spider-Man's actually at a bit of a different angle, but the picture that we're taking has Spider-Man, you know, you're kind of in Spider-Man's view, if you get what I'm saying. So you're seeing normal level of what Spider-Man would see with the world on a tilt, because he's web slinging around, right? um, so just a super awesome cover. I've always liked. Um, Now, as always, hey guys, we're gonna get dived into some numbers on the book. There's a reason it's an undervalued key, and hey, I do want to preface this with kind of saying, right, I've been saying it for a little while, but and if you watch other channels too, I'm sure you've heard plenty of times the market's in kind of a dip right now. So, reasonably speaking, every book is an undervalued key, at least in my eyes. And so, I feel like I can put a bigger book like this on the list because, hey, it has kind of dropped in price, at least from last year's prices. I realize it might still be above the prices of 2 years ago. I don't really think it's ever going to fall that low again. You know, we'll see. We're all going to hang out here together and see, but I don't think so. So, in a raw, we'll talk about some raw sales data. As always, I did some eBay dive in and found out a bunch of data on the book. So, in raw, I saw a low, and this kind of varies on grade of the book, but I tried to stick to books that looked like they were at least an 8.0 or above. So I saw ranging from about $90 to $150 for a pretty high grade, well presenting, pretty copy of the book. So yeah, raw, not too bad, 90 to 150. Now, as always, I use my CGC account to go ahead and get dived into the numbers even further. And for that, we did see that there was a total in all grades of 19,236. So not quite as many as Secret Wars, but just about 1,000 shy, right, guys? So not too far off. Additionally, some more craziness. There are eight of them, 9.9s of the ASM 252 out there in the wilds. Don't know who has those, but that's pretty cool. Eight 9.9s. Now, in a 9.8, there are 1,832. In a 9.6, there are 3,990, so almost 4,000. And in a 9.4, there are 3,709. So again, almost 4,000. Little more under than the other one. The other one was only 10 shy, right? But hey, so that's about what we're looking at. Now I did some more eBay research on graded copies and what they're going for, and yeah, a 9.8 of this book does cost a pretty penny. So, not exactly undervalued, but it's undervalued in the market, but it's still a pretty big expensive book, guys. I mean, you can't deny. So in a 9.8, I saw sales ranging from $1,500 to $1,800. And there is a current listing available at 1,670. So, like I said, that low was just a bit under the $1,500 plus tax. Then in a 9.6, we did have a low there of $427 with a high of 710 and a current listing of 528. So once again, the low in a 9.6 was 427. And these are shipping included prices, just plus whatever your tax in your area would be. So 9.6 came in at 427 again, and the 9.4, we did have a low of this book for $288. Hey, it wasn't me this time, guys. Someone beat me. That's okay. I'm just happy to own the book. And so we did have, yeah, 288 plus tax. And the high was $414 with a current listing available as of the filming of this of $312 plus tax. So right around what I paid for mine, there's a current listing available. All right, guys. So yeah, that I think it's a cool book. And yeah, I mean in a 9.4, 288 as the low. That's not too bad. Or even hey, if you guys find this book out there in a nice presenting copy for under $100, I think it's a really good deal right now. This book can only go up in the market. I mean, I didn't want to go too into the MCU spec talk in this particular one because I just did Secret Wars 8 2 weeks ago. Um, so yeah, you guys kind of know my thoughts on that. But just to really quickly surmise that Tom Holland is definitely gonna don the black suit, guys. And when he does don the black suit, we all know that that is never, the book's never gonna be the same. Assuming, hey, you know, it's a gamble. Assuming the MCU does the Venom storyline correctly this time around. And I don't see them not doing the Venom storyline. If you're like, wait a minute, Venom in the MCU? Yes, yes, guys, there was a cut scene. Spoilers. There was a cut scene at the end of the last Spider-Man movie, which had Venom from the Sony universe ended up leaving a portion of his symbiote in the MCU. So, the seed has been planted, and only time, until they decide to go back to that well. All right, guys. So that's what I have today. Tom Holland is definitely going to be wearing this black suit, probably sometime within the next 5 years, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. This is a super awesome book. I'm so stoked to own it. It's one of those books that I personally saw as a child on the wall of the nicest, best comic shops, and I couldn't afford it as a kid. I was doing good to pay $1 a book, right? All right, guys. So that's what I have today. Undervalued key of the week is Amazing Spider-Man 252. The origin, or not origin, excuse me, that's secret word. The first appearance of the black costume. It's tied with Marvel Team Up 141 for that, and it is an Amazing Fantasy 15 cover homage. All right, guys. Well, like I've always said, if you've watched this far into the video and you like this kind of content, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. It'll enter you to win the Marvel book when we hit 600 subscribers. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow and have a great day.